Hello, everyone. On behalf of the Jacobs School of Engineering, welcome to the virtual info session for the IDEA Engineering Student Center, the Summer Engineering Institute, and the IDEA Scholars Program. My name is Tyler Vilmot, and I serve as the Student Success Coordinator in the IDEA Engineering Student Center. I oversee the IDEA Scholars Program in the Summer Engineering Institute. I also advise a handful of our engineering student organizations, provide individual coaching for engineering students, and serve as an instructor for Eng 5, which is an introductory course for engineering students. This session will provide an introduction to the IDEA Center and everything we offer, as well as an overview of the Summer Engineering Institute and the IDEA Scholars Program. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with a quick overview of the IDEA Center. We provide a variety of service and resources available to all engineering students at UC San Diego. First, all of our professional staff, including myself, are available for one-on-one coaching sessions with engineering students. Coaching sessions can assist with academic skill building, navigating campus resources, and other general questions that students might have. And we're always happy to help students connect with other campus resources if there's something we can't help with directly. We also have a study lounge and offer group tutoring sessions for engineering major courses. We also have a variety of programs and services to help students learn about and get connected to on-campus research opportunities or student organizations and clubs, as well as industry networking opportunities. We also offer workshops, events, and academic courses to introduce students to the engineering field, help them build community on campus, and to support their academic, professional, and personal development. This is our fantastic IDEA Center team on the screen in front of you. We have 5 full-time professional staff who have many years of collective experience supporting students and developing programs at the university level to support student success. So for our students, we are here for you. And if you're a family member or a supporter who might be listening to this, we are here for your student. Next, let's talk about one of our signature programs that we offer in the IDEA Center, the Summer Engineering Institute, also known as SEI. SEI is an opportunity for incoming first-year engineering students to get a jump start on their academic career. It's a 5-week early enrollment residential program to provide students support in making the transition from high school to the university environment at UC San Diego. The primary goals of SEI are to help students adjust to the rigors of a university-level engineering curriculum, build awareness and familiarity with campus resources at UC San Diego, and also to help students build community and belonging with other engineering students on campus. So you might be wondering, how do we achieve all those goals I just mentioned? The 3 primary components of SEI are real academic courses, the on-campus residential life experience, and exclusive workshops and events to support your academic, professional, and personal development. Let's learn a little bit more about each of these areas. One of the cool things about SEI is that it offers real academic experience. Students will enroll in 6 to 8 units, and these are real UC San Diego courses with an actual grade. So students have the opportunity to get familiar with course pacing, structure, and instructor expectations. Our instructors and teaching assistants are also available to provide direct support to students, so students can get exposure and get comfortable communicating with their professors and asking for help when they need it. Students will also have the opportunity to participate in study groups with their peers. Those are sometimes organized by their peer facilitators or informally with their friends and their classmates. So SEI is a great opportunity to get your feet wet and get real academic experience before the start of the fall quarter. All SEI students will enroll in 2 courses for a total of 6 to 8 units. First, you'll choose between Eng 30 and Eng 15. Eng 30 is 4 units and is titled Problem Solving for the 21st Century Changemaker. It focuses on building critical thinking and problem-solving skills for engineers. Eng 15 is titled Engineering Your Success. It's 2 units and focuses on personal and academic skills to prepare you for your first year at UC San Diego. Something to be aware of is that Eng 30 is counted as general education credit for most colleges, but not all. On the other hand, Eng 15 is not. Just something to be aware of. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking Eng 15 if you feel like it's the best fit for you. In addition, you will also take a course for your major. The available courses are listed here on the slide, and each one is 4 units. Another primary component of SEI that makes the program so beneficial is the on-campus residential experience. At SEI, you get to live in an on-campus residence hall for 5 weeks with other SEI students. You'll also be living with peer facilitators who are there to support you. You can think of your peer facilitator as a resident assistant and orientation leader combined into one. They're there to answer questions, help you acclimate to living on campus, and they'll also be planning and facilitating activities for you. Your peer facilitators are trained to support you during this experience, and many of them have participated in SEI and are engineering students themselves. So they're amazing resources to learn from, and we encourage you to get to know them and ask them questions. You don't have to take our word for it. Students also say that the residential experience of SEI is really valuable. As you can see on this slide, one student summed it up as the following. The most valuable aspect about SEI was being able to live on campus because I learned a lot about independence and I had to confront my own habits such as studying and taking care of myself. So the residential component can be really valuable in helping you acclimate to UC San Diego. Another big component of SEI is the opportunity to build community and develop a sense of belonging at UC San Diego. SEI offers a variety of social opportunities throughout the week and on weekends. Some activities are structured and facilitated by current students who are trained to host these activities, but others are more informal. The overall goal is for students to begin forming a peer network and making lasting friendships. And we often hear from students who are still friends or roommates with the people they met at SEI, which is really neat. There also might be opportunities to connect with students in other summer programs outside of SEI who will also be on campus. So that can be a fun opportunity to get to know students outside of engineering as well. Another way we help students prepare and acclimate to the university environment is through intentionally designed academic and career preparation activities. For example, we offer workshops to help students start building critical academic skills such as time management and study skills. We also provide opportunities for students to learn about getting involved in research or student organizations and clubs on campus. For example, in the past, we've offered a student organization mixer where SEI participants can meet our student organizations and learn about what they do and how to get involved. We've also offered a research mixer where students can learn more about research opportunities if that's something they're interested in. We also offer some professional development workshops to get students to start preparing for their first internship and job search down the road. And we also bring in industry partners for a Q&A opportunity. And finally, we also offer tours of various parts of campus and different campus spaces to help students learn their way around the physical campus. Here you can see a sample schedule for a week at SEI. As you can see, morning weekdays usually consist of a lecture or a lab for your major course, whereas afternoon is either your Eng 15 or Eng 30 lecture and lab. And we also have different activities and workshops mixed in throughout the week. We hope SEI sounds great so far, but we expect you are probably wondering about the cost, so let's go over that. The cost to attend SEI is approximately $6,000. That includes housing, dining, tuition, and other campus fees. Please be aware that these numbers are approximations and may vary from year to year. We do encourage you to refer to our website for the most up-to-date information. We understand that $6,000 is not an insignificant cost, but the good news is that there are scholarships and other forms of aid available to offset the cost of attendance at SEI. The Idea Center does offer scholarships varying from $2,000 to $5,000, and the average scholarship we award is around $2,500. However, please be aware that scholarships are limited and not every student will receive one, and they are based on varying factors including financial need and merit. There are also grants and loans available through the Financial Aid Office, and we do encourage you to submit your FAFSA for the current academic year. And I'll come back to this shortly to clarify and provide a bit more information. So you might be asking yourself, is SEI really worth the cost? And that is a totally fair question. We certainly think it is. However, you don't have to take our word for it. We survey all of our students who participate in SEI, and after participating in SEI, most students report feeling more academically prepared and more confident in their ability to tackle the collegiate level engineering curriculum at UC San Diego. Many students have also shared that they stayed friends with their SEI peers throughout their time at UC San Diego and beyond. The majority of students also report that SEI is worth the cost. 68% of participants in 2025 rated the value as good or excellent, and an additional 29% rated the value as fair. So if you're doing the math there, that's a total of 97% who felt the value was fair, good, or excellent. Lastly, if you participate in SEI, our Idea Center team will help you be aware of and connected to campus resources that can help you be successful throughout your time at UC San Diego. By participating in SEI, you'll also become part of an exclusive group called the Idea Scholars, where you'll receive services and programs through your graduation day and beyond. I'll come back to this later in the presentation shortly. So there are demonstrated benefits to participating in SEI, and we truly believe it's a valuable investment in your success at UC San Diego and in your engineering career. SEI is open to all incoming first-year engineering students. However, we don't have capacity for all incoming students, so the program is application-based. In order to attend, you must be admitted to an engineering major at UC San Diego and have accepted your offer of admission. You must also place in Math 4C or higher. So please be aware that students who place in Math 2 or 3 unfortunately are not eligible and are encouraged to focus on taking your first math course over the summer. The ideal SEI candidate will demonstrate a commitment to mentoring others as well as being mentored, a commitment to participating in a multi-year program with a cohort of other students, and experience persevering and overcoming adversity. There will be questions about these things on the application, so be prepared to answer these thoughtfully. We do also consider first-generation student status and financial need, but we do not base our decisions on membership in any protected class. If you'd like to attend SEI, the application is typically open during April and May. International students should plan to apply by May 1st to allow as much time as possible for obtaining a visa. Please note that these dates are approximate, and we encourage you to see our website for the most current dates and timelines. You can scan that QR code or go to the URL for more information. If you're applying for financial aid, it's important to fill out a FAFSA for the current academic year. The FAFSA for the upcoming academic year will not apply to the summer. So again, please see our website for specific dates and instructions. SEI will begin in early August and run until early September. Again, we encourage you to check our website for this year's dates. So as I mentioned previously, as a participant in SEI, we're really excited to share that you'll automatically be added into a unique cohort of students called the Idea Scholars. So let's talk a little bit about Idea Scholars and the benefits of participating in the program. The goals of the Idea Scholars program are to empower our engineering students to thrive academically, explore career pathways, build community, and develop the skills and confidence to lead and distinguish themselves as Triton engineers. Idea Scholar students receive a variety of benefits. First, they get to be part of a community of other engineering students at UC San Diego. They can also receive one-on-one coaching and guidance from Idea Center staff like myself. They also will receive mentorship from fellow Idea Scholars as well as Idea Scholars alumni, and in turn have the opportunity to mentor other students. They'll also receive priority access to tutoring sessions offered by the Idea Center, as well as customizable career readiness pathways to help them achieve their goals of obtaining a job in industry, pursuing a career in academia, or even becoming an entrepreneur. They'll also have access to networking opportunities with industry partners, social events and celebrations, and all of this support historically has shown that Idea Scholars graduate with an engineering degree at a higher rate than other students in the Jacobs School of Engineering. The Idea Scholars program is a customizable choose-your-own-adventure experience. Years 1 and 2 focus on social connection and foundational academic and career preparation, while years 3 and 4 focus heavily on career preparation. And all Idea Scholars also continue to have access to a variety of services throughout their time in the program that you can see here. To provide a sample of some events and programs that we have available for Idea Scholars, we have an upcoming company tour at General Atomics that is available exclusively for Idea Scholars. We also recently hosted a Super Bowl watch party and a beach cleanup at La Jolla Shores Beach, as well as a Pizookie social. So we have a variety of professional development events, service opportunities, and social events available for our students. And if you'd like a sneak peek, feel free to take a look at our Idea Scholars Instagram. So you might be wondering, how do I become an Idea Scholar? and there are 3 ways to do so. The first is to participate in SEI. If you attend SEI, you automatically become an IDEA Scholar. If you are a transfer student, we have another summer program called Transfer Prep, and if you participate in Transfer Prep, you become an IDEA Scholar. The last option is to enroll in Eng 5, which is a 1-unit pass-no-pass course during the fall quarter, and I am the instructor. So if you're unable to attend SEI for any reason, that is okay. You can still become an IDEA Scholar by participating in Eng 5. Thanks so much for listening. As we wrap up today, I encourage you to visit our website to learn more about SEI and IDEA Scholars. If you're interested in applying for SEI, make sure to check the application timeline and apply by the posted deadline. You can find more information at the QR code or the URL on the slide. I also invite you to connect with us by visiting our Idea Center website, checking out our Instagram, or sending us an email. You can also subscribe to our weekly newsletter on our website. Any of those are a great way to see everything we offer in the Idea Center. If you're coming to Triton Days, I encourage you to attend our Idea Center info session or stop by our table to say hello. We can't wait to meet you, and welcome to UC San Diego.